Hello and welcome to Club 2 episode 13 of the Pentagon Challenge on FM24. I'm Jamie. Coming up on today's episode, 2 games for you in the AFC Champions League Group F. Will be away to Brisbane Roar. I'll then play the league game against Albirex Niigata off camera, and I'll bring you back for the home game in the Champions League against Buriram United. So let's get straight into it, and the team to face Brisbane Roar is coming up in just a moment. Okay, here is the lineup then, and it is Medjugorje in goal. Back for us Ahato, Araki, Fuji and Shugai. Sano behind Campazano and Tejon in midfield, Djukanovic on the left, Matsumura on the right, Arganyaras up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant wants me to say we're favourites for a reason, make sure they're left in no doubt as to why. Pump the fists, agree with him, and into the tunnel. Yeah, I am absolutely hoping for a performance today. We are ready to play to a good standard. We're confident and we believe in ourselves. So, does Abel Arganyaras' place in the team have anything to do with your reported promise towards him? He deserves to play, but how often depends on how he performs. I'm not going to keep him in the side if he doesn't play well. But if he puts in a good shift today, then he's likely to stay in the team. And it is Ahato with the corner into the penalty area. And Araki heads it in. 4 minutes gone. It is Brisbane Roar 0. Kashima Antlers 1. So we've got off to the perfect start. And we join Buriram on 3 points. Matsumura loses the ball and Brisbane Roar get it away over the halfway line. Fuji wins it back, finds Shugai. Fuji again to Sano. Plays it to the left for Ahata. Djukanovic back to Ahata. Djukanovic again. Infield is Campazano. His cross is converted by Abel Arganyaras, and that is Brisbane Roar 0, Kashima Antlers 2. So we've had 2 goals in the opening 8 minutes, and we're absolutely in control of this Champions League tie. So can we now go on and really turn the screw, as that throw-in is headed away, but it's coming back to us. Fogarty plays it back to halfway. Homenchenko to Passini, and that's all the way through to Medjugorje. Sano on to Campazano. Campazano beats his man, feeds Tejon. Martin Tejon, Campazano, and Tejon puts it in the back of the net, and that is 3-0. His first goal for the club. We haven't played 20 minutes yet, so we're absolutely in control of the match and well in control of the group at this stage. And if we can get a result against Buriram in the next match, we will be absolutely set up to go through, as Homenchenko's overhead is comfortably held by the keeper. Half an hour in, still leading by 3-0. And now we just want to hold on till half time, get on a couple of reinforcements and then go again. Fuji finds Sano into Tejon, to the right for Matsumura, plays it back to Fuji, into Matsumura, played ahead of the attacker, and we're under a little bit of pressure, but we've won it straight back. Arganyaras is in, goes for the shot, and Formosa is able to hold that one comfortably. So 42 minutes gone, we still lead by 3-0. And that is going to be the halftime scoreline. There is that halftime whistle. So I'm going to agree with my assistant. I'm happy with the number of shots on target. And in terms of changes, Djukanovic needs to come off. We'll bring on Kitajima. And also Ahata needs to come off. And we'll bring on Linares. And I'll swap Sano to left back. And that will do. So out for the second half. And hopefully we can go on and complete a comprehensive victory. So 3-0 still. And I think Tejon is probably done. He hasn't had a lot of football. He's played an hour. So we'll get him off. And we'll bring on Morishita. So that's our third change. I'm going to get Shugai off if there is an available option. So let's have a look at that for a possibility. And we can bring on Kitazawa for Shugai. So that's our fourth change. 66 minutes gone. Leading 3-0 still. As O'Neill plays it into Fogarty. To Bert Gilroy. Down the line for Misanic. And the header is off the crossbar. Cleared away. Campuzano, but the highlight comes to an end. And we've got 20 minutes left to hold on or strengthen. Kitajima's ball in. And it's headed away. Araki will keep it in. He does. And gives possession away. Milesanic comes over the halfway line. Still going. Milesanic beats his man. Gets the cross in. Headed down to Armiento. And Carlo Armiento has got one back for Brisbane Roar. It's 3-1. And I'm going to take Campuzano off. And bring on Hiratsuka. And it is Linares into Morishita. Arganyaras giving it away. And Milesanic comes forward. Still going. Milesanic shoots. And Maggiolaro holds the shot. And I'm going to take Arganyaras off. In fact, I can't. I've run out of subs. So the 11 out there will finish the job. And 3-1 is a decent scoreline anyway, away from home in the Champions League. We're 5 minutes away from securing that result. Plus 3 added minutes now. And we've got another Brisbane Roar highlight. So let's demand more. As Homenchenko, and then it's played on to Hoare, and he's put it wide. Big chance for Brisbane Roar to close to within 1 goal. They don't take it. And that's the full-time whistle. Brisbane Roar 1, Kashima Antlers 3, and I'll be back in a moment with the second match of today's episode. Okay, well, following the victory over Brisbane Roar in the opening match of today's episode, we backed it up with a win against Albirex Niigata in the league. And now it's time for our second match of today's episode. And this time the opponents are Buriram United in the Champions League. And the team for this one, Maggiolaro in goal, back four, Caceres, Araki, Fuji and Shugai. Sano behind Campuzano and Tejon in midfield, Kitajima on the left, Djukanovic on the right, and Hosoya up front. Let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant wants them to pick up where they left off last time out. I am going to disagree with him. I'm going to pump the fists and tell them we're favourites for a reason, make sure they're left in no doubt as to why. And let's get out into the tunnel. How will you look to build on an impressive performance last time out against Albirex Niigata? It's important to play well in every match. Never ideal to have an injury enforced absence, but is it easier that Yasuaki Morishita misses out in a more comfortable match? Still a challenge we have to be up for. Dario Caceres doesn't look to be in ideal condition. Do you think he's up to it? He'll be fine once he's out on the pitch and underway. So let's get out there and see if we can grab the win. And as always, first 10 minutes, we'll just see how things go. Buriram United currently sitting in second place in the group. We are top. So a win here is absolutely massive to our chances of not only going through, but topping the group. And we need to get the early goal if we can. Caceres' free kick is headed away and then volleyed clear by Fendi. And Kitajima picks it up and drives forward. Plays it back to Caceres. Sano to Campazano. And Martin Tejon crashes in. Only his second goal of the season. And it is Kashima Antlers 1. Buriram United 0. So we're absolutely perfect start. 7 minutes gone. And it is our opponents who are straight on the attack, and somehow they've missed a really presentable opportunity to level the scores. And as it stands, it's still 1-0, and Buriram are coming at us again, so I am going to demand more, and hopefully we can regain possession and reassert our dominance on the match. At the moment, we're almost letting them back into it. As the cross comes over, it's headed away and then further clear. But it's coming back at us. And that is a absolute worldie of a save from Meggiolaro to preserve the 1-0 lead. Does concede the corner, but that's far better than a goal. Cools with the ball into the far post, headed away. Nakthong. And the highlight comes to an end. So quarter of an hour gone. We still lead 1-0. We've got a free kick. Caceres ball to the back post. And it's headed over the crossbar and out for a goal kick. And I need to demand more as soon as I can. I don't like the way we've responded to going 1-0 up. We're letting them in again. Cools into the right-hand edge of the penalty area. And Rodriguinho puts it in the back of the net. There is an appeal for an offside. I don't think it is, but it is. And we've got away with one there. That must have been so tight, but we've come out on the right end of that decision. So let's demand more and look at where we can possibly improve things. At the moment, it is Kitajima with a free kick. Ball into the area is cleared as far as Caceres. It goes for the overhead. And Lacorn Paul makes the save. And we're coming up to the final 5 minutes of the first half. Still only leading 1-0. But with it being a league phase, it won't matter. A win is a win. As long as we get the 3 points, it's job done. Going well, capable of better. Any changes we can do to support the lads? Yeah, I think we take Kitajima off. He's complacent and playing badly. Bring on Suzuki. And also take off not Araki but Fuji. And bring on Ueda. And let's get out there for the second half and see if we can finish the job. Demand more, obviously. Only 47 minutes gone and just the 1 goal lead. So we really do need that second goal to give us a little bit of a buffer to provide some comfort and assurance that we will take the 3 points. An hour gone, and I'm not quite ready to make the next substitution yet. But Lakhorn Paul with the goal kick launches it forward. We've won the header. Djukanovic to Araki. Finds Caceres on the left-hand side. Plays it forward. Suzuki back to Caceres. Infield is Sano. Tejon to Djukanovic. Campuzano out to Caceres. Cuts inside. Caceres shoots, but there's no pace on that shot whatsoever. And I think I am going to take Djukanovic off, and I will bring on Matsumura. We've got 15 minutes to go, and 2 more subs available. I'm going to use both of them. We're going to take Shugai off and bring on Kitazawa, and we're going to take Sano off and bring on Hiratsuka, and we'll confirm both of those. And we're into the final 10 minutes of the match. Still just the 1 goal in it. Can we hold out, or even better, can we get a second goal? Let's demand more one last time and see if we can pull off the win. Into stoppage time, 3 minutes of it. Campuzano's given the ball away. Pomfan, and now it's played into Rodriguinho, and his shot is over the crossbar. And again, it feels like we've got away with one there. And now they've got a free kick into the area, but Caceres clears. Only as far as their left winger, whose name I'm not even going to try and pronounce. Mutaporn, and that's crossed in, and Murillo has got them a late equaliser. 4 minutes into 3 minutes of added time. So that is a bitter pill to swallow. But it is going to finish, and indeed does. Kashima Antlers 1, Buriram United 1. I'll be back in a moment to show you the J1 League table and to tell you what's coming up on the next episode. Okay, time then to take a look at the J1 League table. As you can see, with 33 games gone, so 5 games remaining, we are top of the table. 23 wins, 8 draws, just the 2 defeats, 77 points, 6 clear of Kawasaki Frontal. And let's take a look now at what is coming up on the next episode. And I am going to play just 1 game off camera. I'm going to bring you back for the home game in the Champions League against FC Seoul. I'll then play Gamba Osaka off camera, and I'll show you the away game against Buriram United in the Champions League. So if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.